What's up guys, Luck here, today bringing you to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install, I'm going to be showing you how to use, I'm going to show you everything about the brand new LabyMod 3.0. This came out a couple hours ago, I believe. They have a video on their channel about it, on how it works, but there's a simple problem with that. It's in German. I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that use LabyMod aren't even German, but developers and people that own LabyMod are. So that's why they have that in German. This tutorial is going to be in English, however. Let's get right into the mod. So if you guys could type this into your browser, or you could go to their video. I'll have everything in the description, all the links. So you could click LabyMod.net, LabyMod.net, LabyMod3.net. They're all the same thing. It'll all bring you to the exact same page. Let's click that top link. So LabyMod 3, all new, a whole lot better. The biggest update we've ever done. It is easily the biggest update they've ever done. It's honestly very similar, not very similar, but it's almost as good as Cheatbreaker. That's how insane that they made this. There's a bunch of new things. I'm going to show you everything. New GUI. It's amazing. And not only that, they have added Forge compatibility. They've also added 1.12.2 LabyMod. That is very big. That's because I know I hate using Forge 1.8. If I want to play the newer version of Minecraft, I want to do it with some mods. I want to, you know, have some feel to it, you know. So we're just gonna click download. I'm gonna show you everything. Download. LabyMod 3 installer. So right here it'll say this file can harm your computer, blah blah blah. You want to click keep. That does that for every single jar file that you install on your computer mostly. It's completely fine. It's completely safe. So here we go. LabyMod. So you can either install this for Forge or you can install this for vanilla. So installing it for vanilla, it's the exact same thing as installing it with Forge, but if you install it with Forge, you can get more mods. You can install other Forge mods. But not all of them might be compatible with each other. First, we're going to show you 1.8.9. We'll show you 1.12.2 later. But we're going to go for 1.8.9 Forge next. There's a bunch of different mods. If you already have the same Forge mods installed, then you don't need some of these. I already have Forge Optifine. I don't have Direction HUD. I don't have Item Physics. I already have Toggle Sneak. Don't really want World Edit. World Edit, it's like you can get the commands in single player. And settings for fun mod. So that's everything that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna first install. Now on your screen, it might say that you don't have the right Forge installed, or you don't have Forge installed. It'll install it for you. Just click OK. LabyMod is successfully installed. Yeah, well, let's go to our .minecraft. Not .minecraft. Sorry. Our Minecraft launcher. You might be on a different version than me. Like you might have different things. It all depends on what you've already installed. So, I already custom tiled this. Just click on the Forge that you installed. Just pay attention to what number and stuff, the numbers for the Forge. Then you want to click play. Here we go. So, here we go. We have single player. We have everything that we normally have in a Minecraft. You might see this is new. What this is, if you go to your multiplayer and you click direct connect, it shows it right there. That's the number IP for Mineplex. So it'll show you right there. If you want to click, you just join a server from your thing. Boom, you're in. Now, run a random single player world. Let's get into the LabyMod. We're gonna click escape on your keyboard. You're gonna click options, and then on the top right where it says LabyMod settings, you're gonna click that. Now we have a bunch of stuff. So here are all the mods in LabyMod. I'm gonna turn them all off real quick. I'm gonna go through them one by one. You wanna have ping on tab. This will show you how much ping you're getting. I'm on a single player world right now, so I can't show you. But if you press tab, you'll see numbers next to everyone's name. That shows their connection to the server. If in colors. If it's red, that means they're having really laggy connection. If it's green, that means that they're probably getting decent ping. Now what LabyMod is most known for is 1.7 animations. You want to turn most of these to 1.7 and just try them out. So 1.7 inventory, I think that just affects like the lighting and stuff. Block hitting. There's a bunch of things, rod, all this stuff. I'm not gonna go through them all, but like, it's pretty cool. It's 1.7. It's the most thing. It's the closest thing to 1.7 that you can get in 1.8. So improved lava. You can't really do much of these. This is it's a single player world, so you can do any of these, but this is mostly for fixing your Minecraft. Auto text. What this does, you press. Let me turn this on real quick. So let's say you want to type "hey" really quickly. So on. You want to type "hey," you want to press the key, you want to press H. So, you don't need to do any of that. We're going to press save. So, if I press simply H on my keyboard, hey. I'm going to turn that back off because I don't really use that. Name history. Alright, so let's press C on our keyboard again. Actually, it's T for you because you guys, if you guys didn't know something about me, is I use arrow keys and I use C instead of T for my chat, and I usually use I from inventory instead of E. It's really weird, but so when you press T on your keyboard for chat, you click name history. Let's type in my in-game name, Japan. Search. These are all my previous names that I've ever had. Yeah, some of them are pretty weird, but those are all my previous names. That's how name history works. It's really cool. It's like name MC in your Minecraft. Chat symbols. What chat symbol does, you click chat symbols right here on the bottom right of your screen. You could use all these custom symbols. You could use these custom colors. Doesn't work on all servers, but it does work in single player. I'm not too sure what chat filter does. Filter private messages. What it does is whenever someone messages you or whenever you message someone, it'll display it on the bottom right side of your screen like there was a second chat box, which is really useful to keep track of private messages. Swap chat position displays your chat on the right side. Fast chat on the, you know how when you're typing there'll be a little black background right here. Now that will completely go away. It'll be completely clear. It'll be great. Now speed FOV. Now what this does is let's do a drink of speed pod. Now notice how right now my FOV right now is 85. See how whenever you drink a speed, usually your FOV is going to expand since you know you're going faster. But let's turn it off real quick. See how your FOV just changed? It's a lot smaller. That's really useful in pop PvP and HCF because you know it's easier to keep track of things. Swap bow, it just has your bow on the right side. Right now I'm using a crossbow overlay, so my bow's obviously on the bottom, so I can't really show you that. But it'll display your bow on the opposite side of your screen. GUI background. So you know how when you're in your GUI, it's black. You could actually turn that off in LabyMod, which is really cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna scroll down here, turn off GUI background, direct connect info. As I showed you earlier, when you're on the direct connect screen, it'll show your server that you're trying to direct connect to. Confirm on disconnect. This one has saved my butt so many times, especially in raids and Mineplex clans. Also notice how everything's still in the background moving. That's really cool. So you have to, let's say you're connected to a server, Mineplex. You have to click disconnect twice. You can't accidentally just exit out of your Minecraft, which is really, it saves you. Trust me, it'll be a lot more useful than you think it will be. None of this stuff here really matters, but we're gonna go over to yeah, none of this really matters. We're gonna go over to better skin customization. So let's go to options, skin customization. Look at this. It's completely revamped. It's completely different. It's so much easier to see. So we could just turn everything on and off as we want. So you could turn off and on your cape. Let's say I want everything off. So I have everything turned off. Look. You can completely redo your skin. This doesn't really look too good, but you could change things the way you want it. And when you're in game, you could also look. You could also look at it while you're doing it. Show my name. So let's have that on. You press F5, it's gonna show your Minecraft name above your player. Okay, what DOS-bar does is on the top side of your screen, whenever you're fighting an Ender Dragon, it'll have like the health, like it usually is. So saturation, whenever you it's just more useful to know when you should eat some food. Sign search, I don't really know what this does, but it's a very new feature. Left hand, all items are displayed on the left hand. Now, let's say you want to get to this menu really quick. You can just set this to you can set it to whatever we want. I'm gonna press W. I press W. It opens this menu. And while we're on that menu, we're done with this menu over here. This is everything. This is cosmetics. If you have cosmetics, you can have those on or off. Capes. I have a cape, so I want those on. I also have a LabyMod cape, so if I want to display my LabyMod or my Optifine cape, I could do either one. Right now, I like my Optifine cape more. And Minecon cape particles. Let's say you have a Minecon cape, it'll have like some little particles in the back, so you can know if it's a real or fake Minecon cape. Because with LabyMod, you can actually have a Minecon cape that's like not official. Like you could completely put in your own cape design, and some people try to fake their own Minecon capes with this. But how you can tell the difference? Let's go into in-game GUI. Here are all these options. We're gonna go into these one by one. Info. FPS. I already have. I'm just gonna turn everything on so you guys can see what it looks like. Now, as you guys can see, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on the top left over there. You can choose to have these on or off as you wish. I'm gonna enable those the way I want later on, but right now I'm just showing you guys. So let's go into items. Now, arrow mount. If you want to see how many arrows you have, it'll show you. You can drag and drop these as you wish on the thing. Very similar to T-Breaker. And also you can have your effects over there. Let's turn on the armor as well. Just drag and drop these to wherever we want it. Let's say I want it over here. It's over there. Go back over to services. Now this is what's really cool. They already have these, but you could basically show what Spotify track that you're listening to. I'm not listening to anything right now, so it'll have that. But what I love, you can turn on and off how many subscribers you have. I already have it connected to my YouTube channel. Right now I have 239 subscribers. You guys should definitely subscribe to my channel. If you guys want me to use this mod in the future, or you guys want to see some other tutorials with this mod. I mostly play Hypixel and Mineplex, but you never know. You guys probably would enjoy my content. I make some pretty funny videos, make some pretty good content. You guys should definitely check out my channel. AFK timer, what this does, it'll move your Minecraft whenever you, if you guys are standing still. Like, this is very useful in Mineplex clans. If you guys don't play this, it kicks you after 10 minutes of just standing still. You could turn on to have it automatically move your Minecraft after a while. It's actually insane. I don't really need that on though. Quick test. You guys turn on quick test right here. You could turn on your CPS. Let's butterfly click this. Let's see how high CPS I can get right now. I'm not really warmed up. I kind of just woke up. Yeah, it's also kind of weird because the CPS I'm getting on the top right is different from the CPS I'm getting over there. So if you guys pay attention to both, it's different. It's like 1 or 2 CPS down. I'm not sure which one's broken. You guys could probably check out which one you guys think is broken, but it's fine. We're gonna turn that off. Lava challenge timer, don't really know what that is. And direction HUD, you could just drag and drop this to wherever you want it. And there we go. These are all here you can change the colors of everything on the left side. Let's say you want the prefix blue, want the brackets for this stuff right here, you want that green, and you want the value yellow. And you can underscore italicize it. I think that looks pretty nice. The colors look really smooth. It doesn't really fit with my other mods, but it actually does look really nice. Durability display, you could have it to percentage. If you guys look at armor, you could have it to how much out of how much, the number, turn it completely off. But there we go. Grid movement, I'm not 100% sure what that does. I think it's what that does, but I don't know. It already works with that. Item gravity, not sure what that does either. It's UI scaling. You could turn to how small or how big you want it. Let's say you want it massive. So you want it massive, there it's massive. It's kinda weird right now because of how big I made it. But you could honestly just change it to whatever you guys want it to be changed to. I'm gonna probably have to fix that off screen, but there you go. That's everything with the new LabyMod. You can see the escape screen over here. It's honestly insane what they've done. It's honestly insane what they did. This is everything with LabyMod though. Everything on the top right you see, that's my mods that I have installed already. So you guys could just change the way you things want. It's really cool. But what we're gonna go into right now is how to get it for 1.12. Okay, since you guys have already installed it, you guys can just simply go over to your Cortana. If you guys have Windows 10 or your Finder or something, or you could just go to your File Explorer. I'm just gonna go through this because you could easily look for it. Just type in LabyMod. LabyMod 3.0.jar. There it is. It's already there for you. Let's go into 1.12.2 Forge. I actually want mine for vanilla because I really don't have any. I don't have Forge for 1.12.2 and I don't have any mods for that. We're just gonna install vanilla. We're gonna go to next. I'm gonna actually want most of this stuff. Install. LabyMod successfully installed. It's on the top for me because I already clicked it, but that was that. There we go. LabyMod 1.12.2. Let's open this sucker up and let's see if there's any changes. Alright, here we go. We're on Forge we're on LabyMod 1.12.2 beta. Here's the LabyMod settings. It's still mostly the same. I don't have a text pack on right now because whenever I switch from 1.8 to 1.12, it glitches out my stuff. But all the settings should be the same. Let's go into single player and just check it out. I can tell you right now, I've already found a bug. There's a little white box right there. I'm not trying to get rid of that. It's this literally came out today. I expected there to be a lot of bugs. It's honestly fine. What even is it though? I'm gonna try to disable it, but that turns off and on everything. So it's definitely with one of these things here. But it's literally the same thing. You can have 1.12 animations or 1.7 animations. Keep in mind this is still the 1.12, 1.9 PvP. So you know not all the animations are gonna work the same way that you think they are, but they really did a lot. They did a lot. If they had this literally for 1.12 and 1.8, that is actually huge. This is probably I think this is actually the first 1.12 mod, like, pack that actually is good, like, for servers. Because usually you have to get your own mods and just put it in yourself. But this, like, I think this is the first package deal that's ever for this. Anyways, we're gonna kill this zombie right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. This is very big. This video, trust me, you're gonna want this mod. You at least try it. It's gonna be helpful for you in the long run. Everything that they've added, it's amazing. So I'll see you guys later. Lock out.